Hey guys, GoldeeJR back with another live stream, and last time we lost in blowout fashion to the Dolphins 39-11. Who Levis had his worst game of the season. Um, we played 4 games, so it was actually time to check stats. And Tony Pollard was out for most of the game as well. Just was not a good day for your Titans. I mean, Tua, 5 touchdowns, no picks. He had the same amount of touchdowns as incompletions. Will we be benching Will Levis? The answer is no. He's staying our starting quarterback for now. I mean, listen, man, he's had, in his first 3 games, he had 2 good games where he threw more touchdowns than picks, which were he threw 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and then 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. 1 game where he threw 0 touchdowns, 1 pick, and then 1 game where he threw 1 touchdown, 2 picks. He's been good this year, all right? Or at least average. I don't think it's worth benching him, especially since we don't think Rudolph's going to help us much. But it looks like Tony Pollard's still the leader in NFL rushing yards. I mean, he has such a big lead that even missing a whole game pretty much, he's still in the lead by 28 yards. But speaking of stats, let's take a look at him. Will Levis, 66 of 126, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's only taken 1 sack. I mean, he's been all right. He has been great. I'm not going to exaggerate it, but I mean, he also has like 2 rushing touchdowns, I think. Yeah, so he has 8 total touchdowns in 4 games, which isn't too bad. Then we move on to rushing. Tony Pollard averaging 5.5 yards per carry, 3 touchdowns on the year. How long is Spears out for? Is he back? No, he's still out for 2 more weeks. Join my streams just to ask that question, and they immediately leave when I tell them no, this isn't even a cloud franchise. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't. I mean, if I wanted you to, you couldn't. On the receiving stats, Tyler Boyd's our leader in receptions, yards, and our tie leader in touchdowns. Really would have a lot better stats if he didn't drop every other pass. And Burks has been a week 1 merchant. Baker leads our team in tackles with 35, followed by Amani Hooker. And then leader in tackles for loss. Yes. Anyway, 6 tackles for loss for Harold Landry. 4 sacks for him as well, also leads the team. 2 sacks for Baker, Gibbons, and Sebastian Joseph Day. Only 2 interceptions on the season, Quandre Diggs and Kenneth Murray. I did not know Jerome Baker was from Ohio State. All Madden. He couldn't force a fumble the entire year so far. Okay. What do you mean, no, I'm not? All Madden on Madden. I mean, all Madden is way harder than Heisman on College Football 25. I mean, it's way easier. My bad. Heisman College Football 25 is very hard, but all Madden really isn't that bad. I had to change the sliders to make the game harder. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Chance Campbell, I still really want him to get on the team. I don't want to lose Chance Campbell. We have the money to sign him. And he likes the overpaid contract. Hold on, I'll be back in a second, guys. All right, let's continue. I don't really know if there's anyone else worth signing. I'd be more inclined to do so if they're actually interested and I wouldn't have to overpay them. But since they are, I just really don't think it's worth it to pay for all these mid players. I wouldn't hate getting Zach Gibbons back though, if I could. Bro. All right, Quandre Diggs. Let's get to the chase here. Diggs is 31 years old. Our safety play has not been good this year. I was thinking of getting rid of Amani Hooker, but I decided to get rid of the older player. So Hooker's going to stay. Diggs is going to go. Now, will there be more trades at the trade deadline? Most likely. But that's not what we're going to do right now. We're not going to spend all of our trades this early when I feel like might have some potential to win some games. Let's see. I don't really care for a running back. I don't really want receiver either. It's weird because receiver's a thing that I feel like we just got to improve. Like, I don't want to trade for one because I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I feel like he's not going to get play time because he's going to be a third string. I already throw it to mostly Burks. I mean, not Burks, mostly Boyd. We'll see. Maybe I'll get one of these receivers during the trade deadline. But right now we're just trying to get um, trade capital. So yeah, that's what we're focusing on right now. Let's see. Any teams interested in a free safety? Kansas City. Brian Cook. He's young. So, this makes sense. Titans did trade Hopkins to the Chiefs already. And, I mean, is Quandre Diggs for a third round pick a bad deal? If I can get a third round pick for Quandre Diggs, I'm happy. And it does go down just like that. Quandre Diggs for a third round pick. In real life, I feel like he'd be closer to a fifth. We'll definitely take the third. Of course, as I said earlier, I'm going to be planning on doing more deals throughout. Well, really just on the trade deadline, so week 9. But for now, we're just going to do Diggs. We're going to get him out of here. So we got our third round. Oh, that's the exact third round pick that the Titans gave the Chiefs. When did the Titans give the Chiefs a third round pick? Obviously Jarius Sneed. Okay. All right. So we got our third round pick back from Kansas City for a much worse player. So we kind of just played them. If I knew it was mine, I probably would have went for the Chiefs one, honestly, to make it a little bit more realistic. But whatever. It doesn't matter that much. I don't care about weekly strategy. We're not even playing this game. So I officially have an open roster spot. Who's Mr. Edwards? Mike Edwards, 28 years old. I should probably just sign another safety. Do I have one on the practice squad? We've got Wisdom here. He's a rookie. Sure. All right, welcome to the roster, Rashad Wisdom. So we can move Mike Brown to free safety. Oh, he's the guy who be wearing number 7. Okay. We will definitely be selling more at the trade deadline. Jaquan Jackson's our return man. I haven't really paid attention to that. I love how that guy walked the said, "Can I join the franchise?" Which a lot of people do. Then asked me what my difficulty was on. When I told him what my difficulty was on, he said, "No, you're not." Then told me to go to my settings and show him. So I did that, and he does not respond and just leaves. Why was Boyd always here? Okay. Yeah, no, we'll keep it. It probably was always like that. But that's just so funny to me. Like, why? Don't really know. I don't know. Jelani Tavai's brother? I want Andrew Booth. I think he's going to get snatched up, but I mean, what's really the harm if he does? We have a potential to get a good corner on the roster eventually. A good young cornerback. Is Booth really not on a roster in real life? Did Minnesota get rid of him that quickly? Hope not. I like Andrew Booth. Clemson. Yeah, I pay attention to the draft. I know what I'm talking about, guys. I mean, I don't know why he was just so sure I wasn't playing on All Madden. He saw my record. He knew I was 1-2-1. I don't know. Chiefs bolster free safety position via trade. Some trades have franchise-wide implications, and Titans made one today. That's kind of a wild statement. I don't know if it will be that important unless I pick the next Russell Wilson. But we're going to move on to the next week. Oh, we're going to be seeing our next mock draft. Our first mock draft. And we got 2 team meetings. Okay. That's something. As well as some players to upgrade. So we have only one more injury left, right? Yes, Spears is only going to miss this game against the Colts. Then he'll be back as we play the Bills. Mock draft 1. So right now we are the 10th pick in the NFL draft. They say we go offensive tackle. Accurate. We could definitely use some offensive line. This is a top 5 projected tight end right now. Okay. And the Chiefs are projected to get him. All right, we've got some scouting going through. Hold on, let me look at my scouts so I know what positions I'm focusing on. I'm focused on receiver, tight end, offensive tackle, really just offense, mostly offensive line, receivers, and linebacker. All right, so we'll start with receiver. They're not too thoroughly scouted though. So no, I want to wait. Oh, this guy actually looks very good though. We already know a pretty good amount about him. But I'm going to focus on position that we have at least 40% on, because that's really where you can start seeing how good players really are. If you have good pass block, then you're probably a good player. I mean, this guy looks really good. Day 3, B pass block. Sure, we'll consider you. This guy's got A run block. Let's take a look at Jeremiah Forbes. Doesn't look like an amazing run blocker. He's very tall. 6'7", out of Washington. Not an amazing athlete. He seems alright. Does it keep your sorting on? Oh, I think I don't know what happened. Okay, that's gonna be annoying to deal with. That's something that should have been fixed. You don't know enough about Averill, and I'm probably not gonna be a bomb. I could be a bomb 5 team. I could be. A pass block for this fella here, Joel O'Neal, not McNeil. Just has a pass block power. Nothing else really setting him apart right now. Anything interesting here? We'll keep any A's on here right now, just because you don't really know much about these players. What else do I have? Linebacker as one of my focuses. Doesn't seem like they're too scouted right now, though. So we're going to have to wait a little bit there. Well, I just went to all positions. I should have 50% on 2 players, and one of them is already on my board. So, all right, scouting's going swimmingly. Mahomes balled out. So our division is pretty good right now. Even if we won this game, we'd still be like, well, no, would they put us? They actually probably would put us over the Colts and the Jaguars. Actually, if they lost, if they lose all their division games, I mean, I don't know if we can't win though, but we'll try. Who did I train last time? So I did offensive line training, and I did Will Levis. Okay, or whoever that is. I think it was Levis. Got to continue our negotiations. I want to try to keep getting Zach Gibbons. We still have the money to continue negotiating with him. And that's enough. All right, Gibbons, welcome back. I think that's it. I mean, I don't see any other players that I want to put money into. I just don't see a single one. So I think that's gonna be all she wrote for negotiating this year. Team meeting. I wonder if there's actually 2 team meetings or if this is a glitch. In the Titans team meeting room, let's talk about our opponent's weaknesses. I asked you to all the watch film and analyze their defense. What did you see? We can run on their defense. Oh, that's good because we have the best run defense offense in the NFL. Good. Any player specifically? Yeah, left end and left outside linebacker. So they want us to run to the left side of the field. Well, it's going to be flipped, so it's actually going to be to the right side of the field. Run right at them and force their left outside linebacker Randy Gregory to make plays. How do we measure success? What's more? I mean, Pollard could hit 125 rushing yards, but I want to score touchdowns this week. So we get you the ball in the red zone. You score at least 2 rushing touchdowns. Looking forward to it. That'd be pretty hard to do, but I'm gonna try it. And do they have more weaknesses we need to cover here, or is this just gonna be the same thing? Rivalry week. I can't stand the Colts, and and I know you can't either. Oh, okay. This is something completely different. Ryan Clark figured they would win this week because they have the edge at running back. Dude, look at the stats. All right, man. Pollard should score more touchdowns. We're going to emphasize on rushing touchdowns this week. Tony Pollard will score more touchdowns than the running back. Okay, challenge accepted. Okay, that's all we have time for. We have to talk about a couple things regarding the run game. So where's Pollard right now? Oh, Pollard's talking a lot. We can run on their defense, trust me, and I always look forward to this game. We're going to beat these guys every single time. All right, Pollard talking a lot of smack before the game, and now he's third. So falling to third after an early bye week really isn't that bad. So, and all right, upgrade some players. Let me get back to my stream. What is this? I'm not doing. Ugh. Okay. I don't care about Nicholas Petitfrere. He's never going to be good enough to start, actually. All right. What's next? We're 79 overall. We getting worse every week. Oh no, I think we've always been 79. I think I'm just tripping. And we beat 84 overall Packers team, so we're pretty good. Is all that's left weekly strategy? Snead doesn't even have a pass deflection right now. All right, well, let's defend their run, and let's run the ball. I don't think it's complicated. Let's run outside towards their left, our right, and let's beat them up. What's up? So we did Levis and Latham, so we'll do Sweat and Latham this week until Spears comes back. Let's go, Sweat. Sweat's been bad this year, and it sucks because he is a rookie, but he has not been good. He's been actually really bad. I'm going to be completely honest. Just streaming some Titans franchise. I think last time you were here, it was ECU Dynasty. Oh no, were you here? No, you're here on the last Titans franchise. You should check out. Oh, not good. You should check out ECU Dynasty too. It's fun. Boom. I'm not gonna get the gold. I did make a little bit of a mistake, but whatever. I suck at this drill, but I have to do it because there's no other options. Alright. Oh, it's right here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to go for any multipliers, maybe. Well, this one's right here, so I will go for this one. But if it's like far away, I'm not going to worry about it because I keep missing these. Oh, this one's very close, so I can just... Oh, no, how did I miss that? I got too greedy. I mean, I don't know what to say about that one. I would just say I wasn't going to go for him. But, I mean, then again, that one was right there. The fact that I couldn't catch up to that ball is insane. I don't think Latham's slow. I think I'm just mentally slow. How'd I miss? I didn't even really try to get to the multiplier. I just ran into it while I was trying to hit the ball. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm eating these up right now. How many points do I freaking need? Wait, actually, how many points do I need? Okay, I got silver. Got you, got you. I got you. I got you again. Let's go. I'm balling. I'm locked in. We're winning this game. I have gold. It's getting nasty. And I did it. Let's go. Got gold. I haven't even got silver on that one before. And all of a sudden I'm getting golds like I'm an Olympic medalist. Maybe I am an Olympic medalist. I don't know. Check on me 10 years from now. hoping for no injuries. I don't think we can take another running back getting hurt. And with our newly traded safety, I don't think we can take one of those guys getting hurt either. And there we go. I mentioned it, and Amani Hooker's not playing this week. I think we're going to have to sign somebody to replace him, because, I mean, when you get to that point, you're really going to need somebody. All right, safeties. Who do they got? We got Eric Rowe, Bobby McCain, both former Dolphins. Tracy Walker, Adrian Amos, Terrell Burgess. Maybe I'll get Burgess because he could be like a guy who stays around. So we'll get Burgess. We'll get Terrell Burgess. Like, this could be a signing that isn't just temporary. Welcome to the team. I have to sign somebody for the game. Probably just gonna, yeah, we can cut this guy. Don't know why I have 7 cornerbacks anyway. Great, I have to go over there and move Burgess up to starting safety. Where is it? Where is he? Here you are. Finally, after a very long preliminary, we can get into the game against the Indianapolis Colts. How long has this stream been? 27 minutes. You know what? I don't think the times have worn the Oilers uniforms in real life yet, but I want to. You know, that means I'm going to. I don't care. So, we're wearing alternate classics. The Colts can wear the white and blues. Do they not have any blue pants? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this done.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got a showdown in the AFC South. It's the Colts and the Titans. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Set for a good one here in the AFC South. Glad you're on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this always the division of opportunity. Can you get everything right and make a run here? Each team has had its little moment as we sit here in 2024. One more time, this is a division with a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, what's so cool about this division, Mike, is it seems like it's changed hands year in and year out.
Have a good night, wherever you are. All right, let's get this dub against the Colts. First divisional game. Listen, man, I wish I knew what this crowd was chanting, but I've got no clue. Revamped safeties as Traylon Burks returns up pass. 35 down to 36. And that's where Levis begins his first divisional game of the season.
Will Levis, good performance last year. Taken early in that second round in the 2023 draft. Greg, this quarterback out of Kentucky could be the future for Tennessee.
From a pure talent standpoint, this guy has
That's what they're saying. We are the Titans.
Franchise quarterback, Mike. I mean,
cool.
Powerful arm,
I guess.
with a quick release.
Pollard's back. Let's run the ball.
But in order for him to take
Didn't I just say I was going to run to the other side of the field?
on a more consistent basis. I'm looking forward to seeing how he performs.
Listen, I don't even be remembering my own stuff.
Throughout the week, I think he has his sights set pretty high.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run one.
Pollard. I mean, that also means I'm running it to Nicholas Petit-Frere, which isn't a good thing because he's absolutely terrible. But it will be 3rd and 7 for Tennessee from the 40. Levis to throw. And he fires. Incomplete. Air throw. Batted down by Kenny Moore. And we go 3 and out.
To the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference.
Deep punt by Stonehouse, returnable from about the 10. And he's just avoiding everyone. All right. Great return. About 20 yards.
They throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Titans did good against the run. 2 carries for 4 yards for Pollard. Now Richardson starts on the ground. That's not what I expected. He coughs up the ball. Recovered quickly by Michael Pittman. And Wow is out of the game.
It's a first down. From the gun.
They'll throw on first down. 2nd and 6.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And a quick throw again. Gain of 2. Titans are short on safety. No Hooker because he's hurt, and no Diggs because they traded him. So I'm not surprised the Colts are actually going to try to throw the ball, but I'm expecting some deep passes today. Terrell Burgess in as a replacement. And Richardson is sacked. One of the men there were Jerome Baker on the blitz. And they will punt next.
Rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket.
And it's a nice punt. And they won't field it as it bounces. Touchback.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go, Pollard. After the bye week, still 3rd in rushing yards.
Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's had
That's
a
something
strong
special
start
right
to this
there.
season, right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing. They'll give it to
Handoff to Pollard. His best carry of the day gets him 7. 2nd and short.
On first down. Here's a 2nd and 3.
All right, here we go. Josh Kelly in now. And his carry is enough for a first down. That will be about 5. If you know the Titans, you know they have no intention of throwing the ball too much. Especially not deep shots. Boy, jet sweep takes a hit, but he does get 9. Levis, happy with the ground game so far.
2nd and a yard.
Levis keeps and he's smothered. Maybe not the right decision. A loss of a yard will make it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
3rd and short. Levis on play action, rolls out to the right. He's got speed, and he's just short. It'll be 4th and 1. What a chase down by DeForest Buckner. Because Levis is a fast quarterback. But Buckner just gets a great angle. And Tennessee still on the football field. They like what they see from the Colts formation. Handoff. Pollard has enough. Down at the 45. His 4th carry of the half. I mean, of the quarter and a half, technically.
But it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Yeah, I still had a PS4 at that time when I did that Lions franchise. And that's a loss of 7 on that carry. I mean, this just can't happen when we're blocking for air. You can't get bumped so far back. Because what you're supposed to do is push the man downfield. But you get pushed upfield. So you bump into Pollard, which leaves us losing even more yards. Which is why we need to draft offensive tackle. Because Nicholas Petit-Frere is absolute garbage. Did I mention this is the return of Chigo Okonkwo? It doesn't matter because we're sacked. Levis coughs up the ball. Recovered by Indy at the 28. Why am I calling play action? Who gets beat this time? Actually, everybody. Actually, every offensive lineman gets beat and does the exact same animation. I mean, And it's weird because I have seen this happen before in my Falcons franchise that isn't recorded. Sometimes I don't know what happens, but the entire offensive lineman will get beat with the same animation. I had no chance to react to this. There was nothing I could do here. I try to get the ball out. Actually, it just ends up with me fumbling the ball. I don't know why the game decides sometimes is you're going to fumble no matter what. I don't like it, but it has been a part of the game the whole time. So, I mean, what am I going to do about that? They throw it short once again.
Some teams not so much, but in this case, great job by the defense.
McCree with a tackle.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed
play action by Levis. Short again, but it's definitely enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from the 10.
Just outside the 10-yard line.
And we jump. Free play for the Titans. No, he's just short. No, they're going to give it to him, actually. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I think this score is going to hold up.
And, of course, they're going to decline the penalty. The Colts strike first in this divisional matchup.
The kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Costly turnover. Offensive line is not doing us any favors right now.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5.
And a reverse on the kick return. Burks with a spin move. Doesn't give him too much extra, but it was cool to actually get it to work.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown.
All right, as soon as he started throwing the ball, things started going wrong. And Pollard, no gain there. Offense is kind of looking like the Miami game offense, which is not good. Play action this time. We actually have time to throw. Levis rolls out and will take a huge run for a gain of 8. 3rd and short.
He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards.
We gotta block Buckner.
3rd down.
And we just don't get any blocks off the edge. Okay. How does the tight end not make the block here? He doesn't even try, actually. He moves inside. Not only not blocking the edge rusher, also prevents free air from doing so. Good job, Okonkwo, in your first game back. That's how tracking works in Madden. He doesn't track this guy. He tracks this guy all the way over here, which our center is already going for. If you block him, this lane is so open. But, of course, he doesn't. Tennessee's going to punt.
Ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
And they'll start this drive from the 20. Nice tackle by McCreary. 2 QB fumbles already. One had a worse result than the other.
Is our score. And we're back in Music City after this. The drive begins at the 20.
All right, 1st and 10 for Richardson. He'll throw. Looking across the middle, he's got Alec Pierce. They've got 7.
That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Outside give. Taylor cuts back in. Baker's all over it, though. It'll be 3rd and 3.
But nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Richardson will, of course, throw again. And he's got a man, but he drops it. Great defense. And that's going to be the first pass deflection or pass defense for L'Jarius Sneed all season. It'll be another punt for the Colts. Wait, no, is this be their first punt?
Any field
No, I don't think it will be.
advantage. It really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find
And the
yourself
return by
off the
Jaquan
field.
Jackson
Punt team coming
gets
up.
right about to the 40. They'll give him the 39-yard line.
And they'll take over there.
He's got another chance.
The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin.
We haven't even reached midfield yet, so this would be the first time. And Burks is going to try to do it. Not going to be there quite, but 2nd and 1 will give us a good chance.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
ISO give to Kelly, and he gets the push from Buckner, actually. First down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Levis blitzed and throw it right to the linebacker, but it's dropped. Incomplete. Honestly, I cracked under pressure here. I see the blitzer. I think I've got to get this ball out. Despite not really being that pressured, and I throw a pass I don't have to throw. It's not complicated. This is probably complete. At worst, this is deflected. If I wait a second, Ridley's open, but instead just throw it to the worst possible option. Not good. But instead of Colts football, it's 2nd and 10. Toss out to Pollard. I didn't like outside. We cut in and get 3. 3rd and 7.
Such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Can we convert? It's a throw to Pollard. Good block, and he'll get it. Tennessee to the Colts, 38.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here.
Hand off to Pollard. Block out there by Kelly as he gets 6. Levis starting to get hype again.
That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes
is this an extra tackle formation? I just realized. I did not know that. Oh, no, that's just because we have no tight ends, actually. That was Jalen Duncan on the field. 3rd and 1. Pollard having not a good day. 10 for 17. But if he didn't have that loss of 7, instead that was just a no-yard gain, it would be 10 for 24. Pollard inside. 1st down again. Another conversion by the Titans as he's back to 2 yards per carry.
That's enough for a 1st down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just...
And Pollard liked what he saw, but you got to move downfield, Skoronski. You can't stop and block us. What happened here? I mean, he got a guy. He gave him a chip, which gave Pollard enough for him to get past him. But then he hesitates because the guy he's tracking, I think... Oh, no, he's just still stumbling. He stumbles for a while and then does that. Yeah, that can't happen, Skoronski. That can't happen. Just a complete failure of a block. And then he also falls right into Tony Pollard. 2nd and 9. Levis is immediately sacked again. Is this a glitch? Okay, no, this time there's only one guy who got beat immediately. It's our center, and then Pollard misses him. Open receiver again, but ever since I lowered that pass blocking slider, we cannot get even 2 seconds to throw.
2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the...
Levis rolls out, has a man. If he can find him, he can. It's caught by Tyler Boyd inside the 10. 1st and goal.
Reception of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Give to Kelly. He's got 3. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 6. About 3 minutes to go in this first half now. And to give the Pollard, broke a tackle down at the 2. And it'll be 3rd and goal at the 2.
and goal.
Pollard gets the carry, no dice. 4th and goal. We're staying on the field.
Behind the line, and now
We're not kicking this field goal.
and goal.
It's RPO. Burks makes the catch. You gotta catch it in stride, man. You can't turn around to catch the ball.
Great rally to the ball to force a turnover.
No success. Colts make the goal line stand. It's 1st and 10 for them at the 3.
On first down,
Taylor gets 1.
he makes one man miss, but
Good job by Edwards to get there first. 2nd and 9. Are you trying to waste clock?
they go right back to
They hand it off to Taylor again, and there's Edwards making first contact again. You got to bring him down at least one time, though. 3rd and 6.
will use the first of their timeouts. Talk
As the
things
Titans
over.
call timeout to stop the clock with 1 minute and 12. They'll finally throw. And they've got a man. They're going to say he's short.
Good job.
No first for Pittman and an injury.
Looks like, and yes, they do have the
And they're going to review it, though. I think this one's coming back. I think the Colts got the first down. Oh, no, they actually review it and say he didn't even make 2 feet. So it's going to be even worse for the Colts. Let's see here. Oh, yep, you're right. The refs are correct on this one. He doesn't drag the foot. And, yeah, clearly out of bounds. Good call by the refs. Tennessee will instead punt from their own 7.
And the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned.
Not Burks, Jackson from the 50. Down at the 44.
And he's going to be brought down.
1 minute, 1 second for Levis to redeem himself.
And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Offensive line's gotta play better, man. Making Pollard look real bad in his return.
First down.
And he's got a man. Why are you running away, Okonkwo? You're having a terrible day.
It goes to the
Running away from the football is not what you want to see.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Levis.
Boyd on the drag route will make it 3rd and 2.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle.
We're acting like it wasn't a good play for us. We made it from instead of 3rd and 10, we made it 3rd and 2. Why are they coming to defense for the tackle when we literally ran out of bounds?
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after
Are you
seeing the replays we have up
Sir,
here,
Greg Olsen is just a Tennessee hater. I don't know why, but he is.
There's a throw right
Alligator arms there by Tony Pollard or whoever that was. Could have been Kelly, I'm not sure.
intended receiver out of the backfield.
No, he said
It'll
Pollard.
lead to a 2nd down.
Last time multiple routes got open on this, I just missed them. And this time I think Ridley's open. Errant throw by Levis. Almost intercepted again. Levis can't throw that pass all the way over there.
on this drive,
3rd and 10.
and make sure they end the half with some sort of
Levis wants the deep ball.
not ideal.
And this one is incomplete as well.
Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and
This time we just got to kick the field goal. 49 yards for Nick Folk.
best play call.
And his kick is perfect.
Folks' kick is good.
Hits it from just in front of 50. 4-point game
Just before
here in Tennessee.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel
Very
good
defensive
about
game
running
so
away with
far.
field goals, but in this case,
Colts will
it
return
does
this
get them
kick.
a little bit
It's
closer.
clear hold on me that's not being called.
he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead sits at
Richardson with 21 to go rolls out. And he's hit down by Roger McCreary. And we'll be heading to halftime. Colts up on Tennessee 7-3 in this AFC South divisional matchup. Let's see who can pull the victory out in the second half after the halftime report.
As our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Texans who are out in front. It's C.J. Stroud with 3. Count them, 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head to the Big Easy to check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Derek Carr, responsible for the lone touchdown in the game thus far as he's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand.
Halftime stats time. Levis 4 of 10 once again. Just not been good today. Even if you ignore very okay with to Calvin Ridley. Pollard only averaging 1.8 yards per carry off of 15 carries in the first half. They're just not good. Nothing's good. Nothing's good happened today, really. I mean, the fact that we're even in a one-score game right now is insane. They get the ball back. They can make this ugly real quick because defensive line is not helping. Offensive line is not helping. Levis is not helping. Very important positions right now are not helping us win this game.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Colts offense going to have a first crack
Rich.
as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
They'll throw on 1st and 10. Short pass for Pittman. Swarm of Oilers jerseys get to him.
Close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And Taylor got the first down on that carry.
To move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to
Taylor again. I mean,
nice job.
D-line, as I said, not helping today. I mean, have they really ever been good? At pass rushing, yeah, but run stopping, have they ever been good? Teams just don't. Second is short. Taylor, 1st down and more, off to the races. Snead brings him down to the 21.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Yeah, they're just starting to ground and pound. Tennessee has no answer.
Here's Richardson.
Sack there. Tavondre Sweat.
Get to him and bring him down.
His first of his NFL career.
Trophy winner back in 2020.
He'll make it 2nd and 15. The former Texas defensive tackle. Almost at Tennessee. That's great defense there by Baker. 3rd and 15 now.
He will flash some quickness when he's able to rush the passer.
3rd and long.
And suddenly a gust of momentum has just hit the Titans in the back. And another sack off the blitzing DB, Roger McCreary.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to
Okay, we're doing all that. They'll kick from 50 to make it a 7-point game.
Keep this game within 1 possession.
Kick is up, and he's got.
Gay's kick is good. And the Colts go out to a 10-3 lead.
And they'll be 10-3 off of the Colts' first drive.
Can you score every time you get
Jackson's return up the middle, and it's a nice one to the 34.
Job on the return. He's down close to the 35.
Gotta get Pollard going, man.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Seems like they're pretty committed to stopping the run formation-wise. 4-yard gain for Tony, former Cowboy.
Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Ridley in motion. On 2nd down.
Screen pass for Calvin. I think that's his first reception of the day. It'll be 3rd and 1.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Don't want to run into Buckner, but I think we have to. And that's why I didn't want to. Pancakes, number 75. Dylan Radens, and swallows up our running back.
You're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down.
I just felt like we gotta run it to that side. It looked like a strong side. We didn't double block him, and we're getting murdered by the Colts defense right now. It's that simple. Hand off. Taylor. Quick wrap up by McCreary.
Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson gonna look to throw.
And they got their tight end.
His tight end.
Isaiah Likely.
Right at the 30-yard line.
I mean, it doesn't matter, man. Our offense has been terrible in the last 2 weeks.
Here's Richardson.
Oh, diving. No. Everything that just happened is terrible.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And hold on to that football,
Just
young man.
listen, man.
That's a
That
keeper.
Packers game gave me a little hope.
Touchdown.
Dolphins game crushed that hope. And this game has reinforced that crushed hope.
To kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30.
I don't want to talk about how bad Pollard's been.
Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession.
Oh, you're going to talk about
And
that.
they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a...
Yeah, they're just exposing how bad our O-line has been. Pollard can't even get a chance right now.
What you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they
Listen, man, being unpredictable doesn't matter. We have to run the ball if we want to win football.
pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on 1st and 2nd down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense.
Traylon Burks, the intended
Okay,
receiver.
2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
Did my stream freeze? No, my phone's just being weird. Okay.
From the gun, it's Levis.
2nd down. We've got a man. And it's in Levis.
Incomplete.
This is your last drive if we don't score.
Intended target for that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Levis to throw. And that is incomplete.
You've had a good run, buddy.
Drive to write home about Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have...
So, what are his stats? 5 of 14. I mean, I've tried to support him in the last few weeks, but Rudolph has to come in. Wide open, your biggest potential play of the game, and you just completely whiff. I think it was Burks, maybe.
On the give.
And we've got Taylor trucking people now, so that's nice.
Plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the
I said we were a 6-7 win team.
From the gun, Richardson.
Can I get an interception? I think I deserve that one.
Swinging it across his body and complete. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor.
Nice job by Baker on the
And he'll
tackle
be
on
the 30
Taylor.
to the 41-yard line. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. Throwing on second down, Richardson to the tight end, Likely. And they get this
Excuse
one
me.
across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I'm happy I don't have the
To work with, it is
reasons
first
to
down
resign
and 10.
all you trash players.
Here's Taylor.
Oh, Jack Gibbons in there for a loss of 4.
To the midfield strike.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense.
Oh, they're going to call penalty on me, aren't they?
Into your favor.
For illegal contact, maybe pass interference. Okay, man. Wild call. Absolutely insane flag that I just got thrown on. Okay.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. This has gotten ugly real quick. The scoreboard does not show how bad of a beatdown this has been. Maybe it will soon because Anthony Richardson is running free.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
If the D-line could even one time recognize a QB run, I would appreciate that.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Catch made.
Now,
Woods.
the players
And he'll be brought down.
that you don't control have an IQ of below 5.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
We really we need a stop. We need a turn.
On first down.
Overcome.
On second down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And
They're just dinking and dunking. How many completions does Richardson even have? Like 2?
on first down, it's Richardson.
There we go.
Can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing, Richardson.
Get that interception! It's Luxurious Need!
Intercepted.
Returning it out of the end zone! Out of bounds at the 25. Finally, something goes right for the Tennessee Titans. Maybe this is the spark of an insane comeback. I'd be very surprised if it was. Thank you for the block, Kelly, as Pollard gets his best run of the day. Just to score 2 touchdowns with him. Little did we know he wouldn't score any at all so far.
After an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys, he's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Dirk.
Can't see by final Conquo for a gain of 5.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Mason Rudolph in, by the way, did not mention that. He'll throw again. Pollard, nice block by Raidens. Big juke move as we get.
Move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just
Pollard again.
thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Just dink and dunk. There we go, Burks.
By Burks. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Back to throw.
Ooh, they're all over that one. Incomplete.
And he can't hang on through the contact.
Tough man coverage there.
Incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
And Rudolph has play action. Looking for Ridley, just not good. 3rd and 10 as this drive has quickly soured.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd.
Why did I call a screen? Everything was working.
The motion man is
So I freaking called a jailbreak screen. There's a full-on blitz right now.
and that is incomplete.
This has really been the story.
I swear they have to be knowing when you're calling play action. They blitz every time I call play action.
A handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds the.
And we've got a man downfield, but they jump in front of it. Titans remain touchdownless.
Very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Richardson again.
He'll keep it.
Can we give him the fumble again, please?
Should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. On play action, Richardson.
Dump off the Taylor, nasty juke, but he steps out of bounds, so I did my job. 3rd and 9. Actually, time's still probably going to tick. Actually, no, it's not. Nice. That's actually amazing.
They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Richardson tackled by Landry.
And that's a great
Titans, I guess, are getting another shot. I mean, do you want to see this offense on the field again?
all the options down the field through the air. But when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short.
Here we go, Jaquan Jackson, spin move.
And he'll
To
get
the
forward
34.
a few yards.
Need to score pretty quickly here.
And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Rudolph.
And that's just not happening.
Trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
There's T. Frere being as trash as he is. Actually, he doesn't even make contact. At this point, you gotta realize, alright, he's gonna try to run around me. You gotta get to him. Because even if you get to him, it's not gonna be legal man downfield. You can run into this guy. You can't keep kicking out, man. He's past you by that point.
They just have to be
This
better
team is a
on first down.
disaster.
They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but
Oh, Lord. Rudolph avoids a sack. Fires incomplete.
Second down, going to be incomplete.
Tackles are not helping.
they're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have
Firing it downfield. I mean, they're Colts. This Colts secondary, man, perfect. Down to the most minute detail. There's just nothing we can do.
They've just been off, and whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about
Rudolph fighting for that first down. He's just short, man.
find themselves trailing.
Couldn't even dive before they got contact.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game.
That's Julius Brents.
He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a
Just
huge
not
fourth
good
down
what's
stop.
happening right now.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back.
Defense wasn't terrible. Offense definitely was.
Enviable spot to operate from.
Again.
2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. They'll drop to throw.
And he fumbles. That's a huge recovery by Indianapolis. I mean, listen, man. The fact is, we're gonna lose anyway. But that would have given us a way. Like we've had like maybe a 6% chance. Now we have like a 2% chance.
57-yard attempt.
And they're gonna drill that 57-yarder. Okay.
2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after
I mean, the 3-score game ends it. The reason I even gave us a 2% chance is because of the chance he missed. Now it's a it's less than 1% chance. So
But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives.
Well, I've liked how Rudolph has played more than I liked Levis.
The Titans offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 17.
Dude, I can't see Raiders get put on his butt every play. The fact that they're wrapping us up for a gain of 1 when they know we have to throw the ball is absolutely sad.
Now Rudolph. He'll look deep here.
Burks open. Makes the catch. We got to call something out because it wastes like 30 seconds getting over there.
Inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing, Rudolph.
Can't even get time to get it to the wide open man. This line is... Dude, Frere is so terrible, man. Like, we've got this, man. But I see that lineman in our face. I know I'm not getting this ball off. And if I do, it's going to be his we throw. So I'm trying to avoid him. Should have rolled out to the left and tried Boyd. But I just see Ridley and I want to hit him. I can't.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long.
Why not just blitz every play? Especially when you know exactly when we're going to call play action. Every time they know it.
This is 3rd and forever. Rudolph looking to throw. To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up.
Firing it for Okonkwo. Can't even get out of bounds. What a game.
He's going to pick up a Titans first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.
Our worst offensive line performance, I mean, it was terrible. Which maybe our offensive line performances correlate with how Levis plays, because Levis has had his best games when our line has played our best, and he's had our worst game when our line played our worst. Hey, Rudolph wasn't amazing either. We were just throwing it more with him, and we threw it 14 times in his 3 drives, and threw it 14 drives in Levis's, like, 8, maybe. Pollard, I mean, just line did not give him a chance. But so he didn't help us by breaking any tackles either, to be fair. He actually gave him 2. I don't remember 2, personally. He also led us in receptions. Well, he tied with a couple other players. Once again, Ridley's irrelevant, because this time it wasn't even him dropping passes. Levis just could not hit Calvin Ridley. And he doesn't really get open either. Cushenberry had more sacks allowed than Frere? What? Defense? I mean, they tried. Our defense really did try. Snead gets his first interception and deflection of the season. I need to make sure they actually gave it to him. They didn't give it to him. I mean, I don't know what else the pass defense is if you hit the ball out, but sucks to be Snead, I guess. And sucks to be the Titans. They're absolutely trash. Hey, we're allowed 20 points or less because we're allowed 20 points. Sweat. Let's go. Please become a better run stopper because no one else is even trying to stop the run on the D-line. Jeffrey Simmons is probably going to get traded. He's really that bad. I don't think Jeffrey Simmons has done a darn thing. I mean, we can check his stats. How does he have? Does he have 8 tackles so far? I'd be surprised if he did. We're definitely sellers at the deadline. But you could pull out the win. Man, no, it was the line. So you didn't really get beat by Jonathan Taylor. Can't stand losing to our like. I really don't care what Ryan Clark has to say. I just didn't get it done. I take the blame. Let's go on to the Bills week, man. We have a text message. The Bills are going to murder. Whoa, in 6. I don't think the record really matters. I think they're going to murder us anyway. Yeah, Paul's not even in the top 3 in rushing yards anymore. Why is the AFC so bad? Why are the leading division leaders? Why are the division leaders the Jets and the Chargers? What is happening? But nothing better than looking at comparing a rookie and a 5-year veteran in Jeffrey Simmons. Probably more than that. Here, where he is, Simmons. 8 total tackles, the Sweats 7. 2 TFLs, the Sweats 1. 1 sack, the Sweats 1. Sweat also has his deflection. Simmons, you're absolute trash. In your 6th season, 27 years old, 85 power moves, 87 block shed, your stats are comparable to our rookie. And since tackles for loss, okay, this mic is breaking because I'm getting a new one. See you guys next time. Adios.